tell me, don't you make a sound over and over. I wonder what it's like to be up there so high, flying so free. Tell me this is it forever, giving all of my youth away, drowning under all this pressure. I don't really wanna waste my day. Live alive with no control. I just need someone to hold. Live alive with no control. Living a life that's so mundane. Maybe I might just go insane. Running in circles, it's all the same. All the same, all this pain. Tell me this is it forever, giving all of my youth away, drowning under all this pressure. I don't really wanna waste my days. I just need someone to hold. Live alive with no control. Alive with no control. Live alive with no control.
Okay. Are y'all ready for less stressful? I don't know. Is it gonna be? Rudy is no longer a vampire. That is the good thing. Let me turn down the music here. So I'm okay with that. Also, off stream, I've been doing the poison apple duplication so that I can get Rudy some gold because he's poor now again. So that's what's happening today. I think I'd like to make sure that he has all the things for his castle before we move on to some new questing. Apparently, all the things that a lot of the things I had to do in order to get the cure for vampirism has removed my standing with the Knights of the Nine, but I'm not going to go around all those shrines again for a while. We have other things to do. So let's go over see where Rudy's at here. We were yeah, I'm not there, and now I'm there. There we go. So we are good to go for some, oh, there's 2 gold in that. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. I'm doing some of this. All right. It's time to go. Oh, we need to go to a merchant. What's this? Why are we getting double audio?
Head on.
Hold on, I need to check something. It's where it's supposed to be. Okay. I hope that's not what you all are getting, because that worries me. It shouldn't be happening, but okay. Okay, so here's a trick. Okay. My bad. I gotta get my cursor back over here. There we go. They are closed. So guess what? We gotta do some waiting again, but this time we're not gonna go up in a puff of smoke. The Clovian traders are open. Let's go. All right, something weird is going on with the box of tools, but let's...
I used to think you were a hero, a holy knight and all that. I guess I should have known better.
Dude. Everybody's mad at me now.
We're next. I'm sure of it. First Khajiit, now Skingrad. The Daedra won't stop until we're all dead.
You think? Any rumors?
Undana Orethi grows some good tomatoes. Yep, they sure are good tomatoes.
Well, okay. Let me...
What can I interest you in?
I want to buy... Or I want to sell you some things. You have a lot of things to sell besides the apples. So let's go up here. We have regular apples. Not selling that. Battlehorn Barracks? Oh, this is... Okay, I guess I can buy stuff. Not from him, though. Bone meal. Keep those. Brass pearl ring. I can sell him that.
That's a good deal.
Not the chill rend. I can sell him these soul gems.
That's a
I
fair.
don't need them anymore. Am I using the dwarven bow? I have the elven bow and I have the dwarven bow. Dwarven bow is 4 damage. Elven bow is also 4 damage. The elven bow weighs more. I'm gonna sell the elven
That seems a
bow,
fair price.
and the elven arrows are 4 damage. The dwarven arrows are only 3 damage. Do you have to use the same arrows? I don't think it matters. You can have those. You can have this dagger. Lesser staff of burden. Burden on target. I don't know what that means.
I appreciate your business.
Oh man, I backed out. I didn't mean to back out, dude.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
I know. Let me I wanted to sell you this lesser staff of burden. Long sword of burning. I think I was gonna keep that. That's my mage's staff. I'm gonna get, you can have the silver dagger. Staff of storm, shock damage on target. I'm gonna put that in my storage. Wait, go back. Let me see. I have a jade amulet that you can have. Well, you can have these two mythic dawn robes. They're not worth anything. Spell drinker amulet, which I'm not wearing. I need to be wearing. Ectoplasm. I'll keep a couple of that. Let's see. I suppose I could get rid of some of these. Not rid of, but put them, store some of this. You can have the troll.
You've made a good bit of gold.
I have vampire dust. Okay, let's go up to the poison apples. I wonder how many he'll let me sell him. I'm gonna have to use the mouse to make this go faster. Let's see if he'll let me have 50.
I can't make that deal.
Ah, damn. Maybe 10 of them.
That's a fair deal.
Okay, let's see if we can do 10 again. Okay.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
I know. My mercantile skill has increased.
A good price for a good customer.
We're up to 9,000. 10,000.
That's a fair deal.
It's a fair deal. I wonder if he let me go up to 20.
You're trying to drive me out of business.
I am. All right, maybe he'll do 10 more. See if we can get up to 20,000.
An excellent bargain.
Is it? Few more times. $21,000 gold. That ought to keep us. That ought to keep us happy for a while. What do you think? We're gonna sell these.
A good price.
Because we have the star.
That's more.
All right. I think we have sold everything we can. Always going to keep some pants on hand. This poor Rudy. And the indignity of me selling his pants.
Come back and see me again.
I will.
Be seeing you.
Why, dude? I'm
Hello.
one back here. Now, who do I need to go see to Battlehorn Castle? I think that is let's activate this quest. Let's open the map. Let's go back. We're gonna go to the Imperial City Market District. Lynn, welcome. I'm glad to see you. How's it going?
Please help.
Who's whining? You need help?
Oh, Savarius Aetius. We will comply with the Watch's orders. The Aetius family will stay clear of the Syntavs if they stay clear of us.
Roger that.
I agree with the Watch, Captain. This Aetius-Syntav feud has gone on long enough. I can control my people. I hope Eniel can control his.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. This is funny.
Be seeing you.
Some feud in the town. It's happening, I guess. I think that, yeah, this is where I have to go. Filling out paperwork. Yay. Isn't that fun?
Hi
No.
there.
Hey, oh, I need to
Whatever
talk
you
to
need, I'm at your service.
Are you who I buy,
What can I interest you in?
I need the forge? Oh man, it's gonna take a lot. The forge,
You bought that for a song.
the library, the training room, and the cellar.
You drive a hard bargain.
I have now purchased everything Nifilus O'Million had available for Battlehorn Castle. Good deal. Now can I sell him some apples? Myself back up. Oh, I have to do it with the. All right. I'll keep going. We can only do 10 at a time.
A good price for a good customer.
I did make it through the door. I finally. Oh, what saved my life was that it started to rain in the city, which made it so that I didn't smoke so badly, so that I could live through the time jump to get through the door. And then I got through the door, and then the guy wouldn't sell me anything because he saw I was a vampire, so he thought I was going to bite him. I can really retire now, I know. Ugh. All right, 20,000 gold is a good nest egg, man.
Thank you.
I know
Come
there's
again.
people that do that exploit to get
Be seeing you.
much more. What do you
Hello
have?
there.
What do you
What
have
do
for
you
sale?
want?
Well, gee, don't be so rude. I invested money in your
Only
store.
quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Boar meat. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what he's got. Ah, if he's got garlic, I'm
Pleasure doing business with
buying
you.
it just in case, man. That was a nightmare looking for garlic yesterday. Weak potion of 8. Restore strength.
Thank you.
That's
Come
all
again.
you got, dude, huh? All right.
Be seeing you.
Okay. Nice talking to you. We're going to our castle. See all the new stuff that's there.
Children are starving.
Wait, where is she?
Please.
Here, I'll help you.
A coin for an old... Oh, me children will thank you for your help.
Here.
Thank you, kind sir. blessings of Julianos upon.
Okay, blessings on me. Let's go to my castle. We are no longer vampires. I am so glad to not be a vampire anymore. And here's Nagatha. Yes. Oh, look at my gate. Kind of could use a little work. So this, I'm assuming, is blacksmith's house. Your armor skill is returned to normal.
Good to see you.
Hey,
I
dude.
used to think you were a hero, a holy knight and all that. I guess I should have known better.
Wow, is they all gonna talk to me like that?
If it's broken, I can fix it.
Well, that's spending money.
Nibene is bordered on north and east by rugged mountains, and to the south by marshes and rainforests.
I
Goodbye.
might just off stream run around and I kind of liked that I was being admired for being a Knight of the Nine. Now, the vampire stuff has ruined that. All right. What am I gonna put in here? The Staff of Storms. I don't know what this Blade of Woe does. Resist cold pants. I might sell those. I don't know why this doesn't work. I kind of want to just put all these herbs in here. Except for that. This is the one that makes you invisible. Ginseng, oh, cures poison. Whoops, 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 whoops. Go back, go back. Didn't mean to do the seed. Probably gonna regret this, but we can always come back. All right, what else? We don't need any of this. Okay. There we go. Hail Lord Rudy of the Reds. Yeah, he is no longer. You missed the vampire. The trying to not be a vampire. He's finally not a vampire anymore. Man, was that a lot of work. Let's see. We've got a here's my private quarters. He should pay me rent, maybe.
Oh.
I don't know. I pay him to be
Hello.
here. Hello.
How can I be of service?
Well, now that you have a kitchen, give me something to eat.
Certainly. What can I interest you in?
Ooh. Let's have some shepherd's pie.
Certainly. Here you are. Anything else?
I like a drink.
Certainly. What can I interest you in?
Let's have some meat.
Certainly. Here you are. A nice mead will relax you. Anything else?
I don't need anything
A
else.
pleasure to serve you.
Come with me. She can be a companion. Interesting. All right. I'm all set up here, man. This is my library. I have a library. What do you know?
Hello there.
Why don't we sleep? Let's get a good night's sleep, man. I have ascended! Alright, what is gonna do best for magic? Alright, we're gonna do that. Up my carry weight. So now I'm at 425 carry weight. Sweet. Morning Star. What's in my cupboard? I have clothes. I'll never run out of clothes again. Oh, Rudy, you are the lord of the manor, boy. Lord Rudy. Rudy the Rudicus. What else do we got, Rudy? Oh, look, I can... What can I put in here? Can I put stuff in here? Wouldn't that be interesting? Maybe stuff appears in there after a while? There's a bear. Oh, look at my silver. Oh, I'm so rich. Look at my table. All the food. Wow, Rudy, you have, let's take the tomatoes. You have made it big time. No, we're not waiting. I need to, there we go. Make some bread. Make some more tomatoes. Didn't know, how come nobody ate the tomatoes? Cheese. No wasting food in my house. Who's wasting food? Let me have that cheese. Here, I'll take that pumpkin too. Okay, let's check out what's back here. This is the South Tower. This is the basement. Is this where my wine cellar is? Hi, Lynn. Sorry you have to do that. That is never fun. But have fun adulting, yes. What do we got in here? Ooh. Is this where we... Oh. Mutton. I'll take some mutton and... Oh, darn it. Garlic, too. And venison. And the onion. Oh, bread is baking. Fresh baked bread in my oven. This is so nice. Shopping list. A ham? Damn, okay. I suppose I don't need to be taking. Is that a... Oh, look, a deer. Alright, so they're getting ready to slaughter a deer. So this must be my kitchen. What's back here? Oh, is this where the... This is where the servants... My servants sleep? This my wine cellar? No, who's this?
Greetings.
Oh, this is where you all live. Okay. Well... I guess it's... late at night? What's in here? Oh, this is my practice room. All right. Look at that. I can come out down here and practice. Sweet. Where's the wine cellar? More deep, dark places for people to sleep. Well, that's my gold. If there's gold in anything, it belongs to me. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's back here? Oh, my wine cellar. Talon.
What can I do for you, sir?
What kind of wine can you make?
There are some things I need. Here, take this list. It'll tell you all you need to know.
Ooh, ingredients for wine.
You've brought me what I asked for? Certainly.
I don't think I brought what he wanted. Because I know my pocket's full of nothing. Barrel of cheap wine. Barrel of mead. Can we make better wine, man? Giuliano's Firebelly. Numbskin mead. Stumblefoot's Reserve. Argonian blood wine. Sparkling honeydew. Why are there pants in here? Why are there pants in my wine cellar, sir? I guess because poor Rudy's just...
How are you
Lovian
today?
battle cry. Barrel of Frost Dew Blanc. Here he is over here. Okay, I won't take your cheese, dude. Good luck. What's back in this door? Ooh. Secret passage? I can go to my wine cellar from the Great Hall. Oh, but how? Where is there a way to open and close it? Ah! Ah! Ha ha ha. Oh, this is okay. I get it. Okay, this is where... That's cool. Alrighty. That's pretty cool.
Good to see you.
Here's my man-at-arms. That goes to the basement. East Wing. I don't know what's happening here. What's in the East Wing? Let's check it out. God, Rudy tends to lose his pants, yeah. There's a secret room in your bedroom, too. Is there? Okay, I'll have to check that out. Secret room. South Tower. It goes to the basement. Oh. I guess.
What's your story?
Watch yourself around goblins.
Find my bedroom again. Here we go. Where's my secret room? Find the pillars.
What's your story?
What's my story? No, where's my secret room? Oh, he had a bulwark in here. I'll leave that for now. Secret room. Well, it's not going to be behind the fireplace. It's not behind this cupboard. Dang, where am I going to find it? Didn't look in here yet. Ah! Where's the secret room? Oh, is it here?
You look like a shrewd businessman.
I found it! Oh, look at it. What do I got? More pants. Never know. I'll take that. That's my gold. Ooh, a jewelry box. That belongs to me. Lord Jaren's journal. I hope I have done well. I don't know. Perhaps I should tell the others. But what hope would they have then? We'll have to tell Kelvin one day when it's time for him to assume the lordship of the castle. He is at least may forgive me as I am his father. I must collect my thoughts. Lord Kane takes me to the roof. Oh, cool. Lord Kane returned last night while the others were gone to the city. Thank Onsi, it was only myself and Garridan, faithful friend. I have sworn him to secrecy. He was only too happy to let me take responsibility for what we did. Later. I am more resolved than ever that the others must never find out. They must never know what Lord Kane has become. Our liege lord. We sacrificed everything for him. I will set it all down here, clearly, so that others may judge whether I have done right or wrong. When Garridan woke me to tell me that Lord Kane had arrived, I was overjoyed at first. Garridan's grim face soon warned me that all was not well, but he would not tell me what was wrong, only that Lord Kane was accompanied by Ariel Gerard, a name to freeze the blood, a Brunton battle mage of sinister reputation in Laneland. Lord Kane was waiting in the great hall with Ariel Gerard. He was heavily cloaked, unsurprisingly, as it was a foul night, but I wondered why he had not removed it upon entering the castle. I greeted Lord Kane warmly, ignoring his companion for the moment, but when he spoke, it was only haltingly and with a grating edge that I had never heard before. Where are the others? Was all he said. Ariel Gerard quickly intervened, explaining that Lord Kane was unwell and needed a place to rest. By the time Kane was abed, I was fully alarmed. He moved like an old man and barely spoke in my presence. He left a foul odor in his wake and remained cloaked until I left him in my chambers. I then demanded that Ariel explain herself, which she was only too willing to do. Her story was appalling. Apparently, Kane had perished in battle shortly after we left, but by her arts, she had returned him to life, and now planned to gather an army of knights to resume the war against Baron Shrike. Her eyes glittered with pride as she told me all this. She is so far gone in madness and evil that she actually believed that I would go along with her plan to install a necromantic puppet on the throne of Leyland. For all Baron Shrike's cruelties, he at least is mortal and will one day pass on the rule to an heir. Somehow I was able to hide my shock from Ariel Gerard and pretended to agree to her plan. The other knights will need to have Lord Kane's condition explained to them before they see him, I told her. Otherwise, the surprise of seeing him may lead some to regrettable actions. Thinking quickly, I suggested that she tend to Lord Kane in the grotto while I had prepared the others. She agreed without suspicion. I wondered if her mind had become disordered by her evil practices. My performance could not have been all that convincing. Once they were inside, I shut them in, with Garridan's help. May Tuakas have mercy on Lord Kane's soul. As for Ariel Gerard, I wished nothing but endless night on her foul spirit. I had workmen cover up the doorway. Only a few of the others were ever aware of that passage, behind the training room. Ooh. Luckily, Kelvin was not among them. I'll have to come up with some story to satisfy those who ask about the grotto, or tell them the truth and face the consequences. So there's like an undead in my basement somewhere. You?
Hi.
What are you doing in here? This is my room. So this goes to the roof? Oh, I see it. Let's go. Apparently, there might be a witch and a undead in my basement. All right. Well, we jump down. I am the king of a castle. Oh my god, and there's a Oblivion gate right there. Not good. I'm in trouble now. Cannot get up there. Can I? Oops. Should not have come down here. I will probably need fast travel to my front gate. Huh. He's dying, falling off the castle. Nagatha. All right, let's go. No inventory. Doop. Where is the star? Can use this to recharge Umbra. I think that was the only one that needed recharging. Empty. Okay, so next time I kill something, obviously. Are you good, Nagatha? How do we, open the gate? And we're, oh, there's actually an axe on the floor outside my door. And here I am the proud owner of a lovely. Let's go up here and see what kind of picture we can take with the castle in the background. Oh, nice. That's a good screenshot. All right, time to quest. We need some questing. Apparently there's more left of this vampire cure. The Countess of Skingrad is dead. I need to speak with High Luritz at Castle Skingrad after the Count has had time to grieve for his wife. Alright, so let's go back to Castle Skingrad. Finish up this quest. Please don't make me a vampire again, dude.
Please, wait here. I shall let the Count know you are waiting for him.
Roger that.
Afternoon.
Lather is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think?
Be seeing you.
Waiting for the Count. She said, please wait here, right? So. She coming back? Guess I have to go up there. Is she coming back?
Fight. What can I do for you?
I've had about enough of Sir Lazare. He thinks he's so much better than everyone else.
Take care.
It makes me think I need to go through this door. I'm waiting. She said wait here. Oh, wait, here she's coming. She's coming back. Maybe he doesn't want to talk to me. Hello?
I hated one.
Do you know what happened to Makeda Hositis? I haven't seen him at the castle lately.
Absolutely not.
Stop talking. Hail.
What the heck?
Well met.
What?
Please wait in the hall. The Count will be with you shortly.
Okay. I'll just wait here. Oh, here he comes.
It is good to see you again, my friend. I cannot thank you enough for helping me rescue Rona from the terrible state she was in. I hope that she has found the peace she sought. I'd like to offer you a reward for your efforts.
Oh. Okay. I get a reward.
It seems you've been cured of vampirism yourself, so I can offer no help in that regard. I can, however, present you with a sum of money. Thank you again. I shall rest easier now, knowing that Rona no longer suffers.
Aw. 1,000 gold, I'll take it. Even though I'm not poor anymore.
There's been trouble with smugglers and Khajiit bandits in the Transnibbon, but Marius Caro is taking steps to deal with the problem.
Okay.
Believe me, Mehrunes Dagon will know he was in a fight if he tries to take this city from me.
Alrighty, dude. What about this guy?
I don't envy the High Chancellor his position. It can't be easy trying to rule an empire without an emperor.
Alright. Count Hasseldor thanked me for finding a cure for his wife.
Goodbye.
Well, that's done. Goodbye. Completed quest. This is a main quest. I never did look for the daughter. All right, let's go to the main quest. What's this? A Brotherhood betrayal. Into the house of Braden Lurian at Burma. A guard named Carius Runelius has told me that this was the scene of a crime, and unless I was a guard or someone named Raynil Rayless, I should leave. Oh, I remember that. I remember that. Okay, well, let's go up. Let's go to the main, this quest. Captain Bird told me that no strangers were in town. Although he said that Gerald had recently returned from a trip. I should talk to Gerald. Let's activate that quest. Oh, I need to go outside and then look at the map.
Greetings to you.
No, I am still inside. Gotta go out this door. Okay, why is this still... Or did I put that there? Quest. Okay, that takes me over here. Castle Bruma. I will just go to the east gate. Are they in the chapel? No. Where the heck is my... Oh. Obviously not in the chapel. I was 33, 32, 31. Okay, so this person's going to be in this house. But it is 11 p.m. Well, what the heck? He ain't there. Are you there? I'm not even smoking, you think? I think that's... He's not there. Okay, he is not in his house. I would hate to break it open. Wonder where he is. Let's wait for a couple more hours and see what happens. All right. Oh wait, I don't wanna break into it. He is not here. Do I break into it? Okay, I'm gonna save the game here. Because I could get in a lot of trouble. Maybe he's dead. You know? Where's his bed? Nobody here. There's nobody in the house. Well, maybe this quest is not something I can manage today. Is he there now after I broke in? Hello? Let's put on the detect life. Can I have that? Ring. Start with an R. Wait. Base ring, base ring. I thought I had a ring of detect life. Did I end up selling it like a dumbass? Wait, let's put that on. I swear I had a ring. Oh my god, that's so weird. If I sold that, I was a dumbass. Oh boy. fortitude I'm already wearing. This disease on self. Well, Poodoo, I must have gotten rid of it. Alright, do I have a spell? Maybe it ended up getting, maybe I stole it and it had to be confiscated. That could have been what happened to it. Okay. No detect life happening. Well, I don't know where this guy is. I don't know if I want to... Iron Warhammer is all that's in there. He ain't here! Where is this guy, I wonder? Well, he's not in his house. At all. See if this changed any. Huh. Well, these guys are still investigating this.
Halt. You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves or Reynold Drayless will be allowed access. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway.
Oh, okay.
Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Drayless, we may have never uncovered the truth.
Oh my God.
Let me explain. In the last week or so, we found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Raynal arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So you can see we really don't need any help. But thanks for the offer. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, I was one for a while.
I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living.
Okay.
Not on my watch. Captain Bird will know for sure, though. We all report to him. Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much.
Okay, so that is the what quest is that? Spoken to Carius Runelius, an investigator for the Bruma City Watch. At the city crime scene, he says that Raynil slipped into the house undetected and killed the vampire in its sleep around noon. Wife wasn't home as she works during the day. Also, the body of the unidentified beggar has been found, stashed in Braden's house. I should have questioned Braden's wife if I want to investigate.
Trouble.
Oh, here she
Excuse
is.
me.
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
Okay. Please calm down. I want to help.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast.
Tell me what happened.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Raynil Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Raynil, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Raynil convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire.
The evidence looks bad for Braden.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing, the guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Raynil character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. There isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar.
Okay.
Not that I can think of. People are mostly staying home, what with all the troubles in the world.
Roger
I
that.
know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
All right, well, where's the basement?
Hello.
How do I get to your basement?
Oh, so, any new revelations in your, investigation? I'm sure Erlene is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Raynil has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Raynil is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire,
I know.
find any excuse not to believe it either.
Me too.
I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Erline by checking up on Raynil. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Raynil is what he says he is. So I'm not sure what you're trying to prove. I'm only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very loosely, because Erline is so distraught.
Well, okay.
Keep up the, good work, I suppose.
Sorry, I have a lot of work to do. Sorry, I have a...
Okay, I didn't mean to ask you twice.
Hello.
Okay, now what do I do? Suppose I need to find this person walking around at nighttime? What is the... Should locate Raynil and ask him some questions. We should start with some of the merchants and innkeepers. Okay. What is this called? I can't read it. Olives, tap and tack.
You get any closer, and I'll turn your bones to ash. Back
Ew.
off.
What the hell?
Hi there.
How are you?
Okay, I don't want to fight. Apparently he's not happy with me.
What do you want?
Just
like Skyrim, except for all the tight-ass Heartlanders around. All work and chapel. No wonder they're so sour.
Okay.
Sirach is a good healer. He's a Red Guard, but you'd think he was a Nord the way he acts.
All right. What about this guy?
Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Raynil slew him. Kinda strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such an likable fellow.
Okay.
Not that I can think of. People are mostly staying home, what with all the troubles in the world.
That's what everybody was saying. Go
Be
back
seeing you.
out. Chatbot Justin 2.0. Justin Richard. Okay. Well, I obviously cannot eat your bagel, but it sounds yummy.
Hello.
Thank you for
What
wanting
can I
to
do
share.
for you today?
Brandon Lyrian?
I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder.
Well,
I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know.
dude.
Sirach is a good healer. He's a Red Guard, but you'd think he was a Nord the way he acts.
Celiac. Okay. Bruma?
I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know.
Looks like I'm gonna have to do some persuasion. For
Have a
this
look
guy.
around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Go ahead.
I could bribe him.
What a thoughtful gift.
Let's try it now.
I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know. Good journey to...
No, I don't want to wait. I'm going to, I already have Captivate. Oh, I already have it loaded.
What can I do for you today? I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know.
Dude, I don't have time for this.
Good journey.
Calm. Soothing touch. Could try this one.
To you. What can I do for you today? I usually don't give out...
Oh, God.
Yes? You're pathetic. I doubt you really mean that. That's pretty good. I accept. I have no choice. What a waste of time.
Okay, will you talk to me now?
I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know.
Dude. But you know me.
Yes? Blah, blah, blah. What a bore. I'm not buying that one. Good one. I accept. I have no choice. I appreciate... I see.
Can I do it now?
I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know.
Okay, dude.
The Countess is Heartland Nibanian, and so are most guildsmen and chapelmen, but most others are as Nordish as you'll find. I usually don't give up...
Oh my God, I hate this.
Good journey to you.
I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk. Now walk away before I get nasty.
Well, gee, okay.
Good evening.
That guy wasn't going to talk to me no matter what I did. No magic or anything else was going to do it. Okay, we're going to go down this way. This is, not a merchant. None of these people are merchants. I go to the second floor. The second tier of this town. think it's nighttime though. Oh, that's an inn. I can go here.
Hi there. I used to think you were a hero.
Oh, these guys, I
I
know.
guess I should have known better.
Oh, he's gonna keep doing that to me.
Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already... Apparently,
know this.
Braden, he seemed to be such an unlikable.
We know this.
Nords who drink either get friendly or mean. I'm here to deal with the mean ones.
Okay. Any strangers?
Not that I can think of. People are mostly staying home.
We know this. Okay.
Good day.
How about you?
Hello. Welcome to Bruma, stranger. Hafid Hollowleg. I'm your host at Gerald View. Bed, food, whatever you need.
How about this guy?
Ah, you mean that vampire hunter. He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack.
Oh.
It's near the city gates. You can't miss
I
it.
was just there.
They say someone finally laid poor Lord Vlindrel's shade to rest. That's good. He's been haunting these hills for too long.
What do you know?
Lyra Rosentia collects Akaviri artifacts. She might have a project in mind. Her house is west of the chapel.
Okay.
Farewell.
Okay, so he's staying at the the place I was just at? Is that the guy who just didn't want to talk to me? Wait, I think it's further. It's down the lowest tier. Yeah.
You get any closer,
Is this the guy? Orville's been Olav's Tap and Tack. While he's been in town, the inn is located near the city gates. This should be my next destination to question Rain.
I'll turn your bones to ash. Back off.
Hello. What can I do for you today? I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know.
Oh, he is not gonna
Good
help
journey
me.
to you.
Okay, maybe he's around here. There's nobody in there. Needs a key. And then there's a basement.
What is it?
Dude, I need you to talk to me.
I have no time for your...
What can I do for you today? I've got a room, and a cheap one at that. You're looking for one?
No.
Okay, it's your gold.
Maybe I should get a room. Maybe that'll help.
I've got a room, and a cheap one at that. You're looking for one?
I'll take
Right then. Head up the stairs. It's the first door on your right. Remember, I didn't say it was clean. I said it was cheap. I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people like... Go ahead. You're pathetic. I'm not buying that one. That's pretty good. Don't, please. I'm sorry. Sorry. I usually don't give out that kind of information.
Hoodoo, dude.
Good journey to you.
Okay, well, what can I...
You. What can I do for you today? I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know.
This is gonna be one of those days.
All right. I'll take that, and thank you very much.
Okay, can you tell me now that I bribed you?
I usually don't give out...
Dude! What if
let's do business.
What if I invest... Okay. What if I invest gold in your shop?
I would gladly let you invest in my shop. The extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers such as yourself.
Okay, now will you talk to me?
Raynill's staying in the last room down the
God.
hall upstairs. Here's the key.
Well,
I
gee,
always
all it
liked
totally
Brayden
cost
and
me
Arlene.
$500.
They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
All right, it took me investing in his stupid shop. So he's in here. You open the door with Raynill's room key. Damn. I have entered Raynill's room. I should carefully search the place for anything suspicious. Okay. Aha, there's a Jellenborn's journal. I've discovered a small journal in Raynill's room in the inn. It seems he was part of a group of adventurers who uncovered an artifact of some sort from some Allied's ruins. They all agreed to stash the artifact in a cave until more research could be done about it. Each of them took a key to the chest it was secured in. Two other members of the group were Brayden and someone named Jelleborn. I need to find out more about Jelleborn to confirm my suspicions about Raynill. Olaf may be able to help. The 8th day has passed and still there is no sign of the artifact. We've covered most of the remainder of the outer guard tower and scoured the crumbled gatehouse ruins, but not one clue has arisen as to where it may have been buried. It's quiet out here, as if the ruins were paying respect to the Aelid inhabitants that disappeared here long ago. We haven't encountered anything hostile, but if we do, I think we're ready. The Brotherhood's been in worse scrapes before. Brandon paid good money for the information as to our treasurer's whereabouts, and I hope it doesn't turn out to be yet another fiasco. This morning our camp was set upon by some bandits who were protecting what they claimed was their territory. Considering that we were outnumbered 3-1, we did very well. Only Raynil suffered a small wound, but that was easily healed by a potion that Brandon had thoughtfully brought with him on our expedition. After getting rid of the bandits' corpses, we set out to tackle the largest part of the ruin, the remains of the Great Keep. 2 of the walls of the once mighty structure were collapsed, scattering the telltale whitish rock, so typical of the Aelid architecture in this part of Tamriel. This made our assault on the ruin difficult, as many of the larger chunks of wall were far too heavy for us to move. Brayden suggested that we search the center of the building's foundation for any underground entrances, which was typical of this type of keep. His guess paid off, and after several hours of back-breaking work, we managed to clear an opening just large enough for us to squeeze through and enter an ancient stairwell leading down into the ground. We decided to wait until morning's light to begin our descent into the depths of the ruin. After a restless sleep, all of us were quite excited at the prospect of what might lie ahead. Eagerly, we dipped our torches into a fresh container of pitch, lit them, and entered the inky blackness of the stairwell. The stale air was choked with dust and fine grit, a sign that no one had entered this portion of the ruins in a very long time. We became excited, as that meant no other tomb robbers had gotten there before us. The stairwell eventually leveled out into a corridor of sorts and snaked its way to the north. As we carefully walked along, I scanned the floor and walls very carefully for any type of triggers, tripwires, or pressure plates. Such was my specialty. The Aelid were well known for their cunning traps, protecting their tombs, and I wasn't taking any chances. Brayden, the scholar of the Brotherhood, was getting more and more excited as we traversed the passage. He was translating the wall carvings and was becoming certain that we had finally found the true location of our prize. After walking for several more minutes, we were overjoyed to see what we were hoping to see. The hallway ended at a metal door with a carving of a spider upon it. Now came the true test of Brayden's information. The door supposedly had a puzzle lock. By pulling the spider legs in a certain combination, it would unlatch. The wrong combination would spell our deaths, perhaps triggering a collapse of the hallway or some other equally deadly trap. With a shaky hand, I pulled the leg one by one in the order I had memorized. The 6th one, then the 1st one, the 2nd one, the 8th one, and finally the 1st one again. Guess what? I bet you I have to know this. Where's my pencil? Okay, so spider legs. It's gonna be 6, 1, 2, 8, and then 1 again. All right. I closed my eyes as there were a few loud clicks, and then the door popped open. We all breathed a sigh of relief, pushing open the door. I looked in at a huge room with a pedestal at the center. Sitting on the pedestal, illuminated by a shaft of sunlight from a tiny hole in the ceiling, was our prize. The floor was covered in a huge mosaic of a stylized spider, all 8 of its legs coming to a point and ending up at the door entrance. This was the last of the traps the Aelid left behind to protect their treasure. Again, if I hadn't been for Brayden's skill at acquiring information, we may never have known how to solve this last line of defense. I instructed Brayden and Raynil to remain at the entrance and to tie a rope around my waist in case of a sudden pitfall. Carefully, I began to walk on the darkened tiles that form the third leg of the spider. Darkened tiles, third leg of the spider. Okay, so third leg. A sweat beaded my forehead as the pathway made by the tiny piece of ceramic was very narrow at the start, and one slip could again mean instant death. But death never arrived. The information had been correct, and I was able to make it to the pedestal and secure the artifact. Quickly as possible, we made our way back and out into the daylight. Once again, the Brotherhood was triumphant, and it was time to return home. At the tavern that night, we decided to make a pact. We would stash the artifact in a cave not far from Bruma until we researched it further. An item of its magnitude could be very dangerous if mishandled. We certainly didn't want to sell it without understanding its true value. Braden agreed to contract a local cooper to construct a chest with 3 locks. Each of us would hold a key to one of the locks, so no one would have access to the artifact without the other being present. For the rest of the evening, we drank merrily and sang many a song of adventures past and adventures to come. Huh. Should I take the book? I can read it. There's nothing in there. In there. All right, so what's the next step? I've discovered a small journal in Raynill's room at the inn. It seems he was part of a group of adventurers who uncovered an artifact of some sort from some Aelid's ruins. They all agreed to stash the artifact in a cave until more research could be done about it. Each of them took a key to the chest it was secured in. The 2 other members of the group were Braden and someone named Gelborn. Gellyborn? I need to find out more about Gellyborn to confirm my suspicions about Raynill. Olaf may be able to help.
Hello.
Talk to me, Olaf.
What can I do for you today?
Gellyborn?
Gellyborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Reynold told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah,
What?
that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why
I
the
see
guards
what's
trust him
happening
so
here.
readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad City Watch about Raynill and his so-called accomplishment.
These men aren't. They are not vampires. He just wants the keys so he can have the treasure himself.
And nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes and doesn't talk to people much.
All right, dude.
Just look for me if you need anything.
All right. So what's next? The innkeeper told me that Gellyborn was slain in Skingrad by none other than Raynill. As was Braden, Raynill claimed Gellyborn was a vampire. I think Raynill is using the vampire as a cover story to get the keys to the chest where they stashed the artifact. I think it's time to speak to Carius Renelius about Raynill. He must be stopped. Yeah.
Else.
Let's get out. Sounds like a little sus.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, you're back. So, any new revelations in your, investigation?
Dude.
I'm sure Eileen is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Raynal has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Raynal is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either. How'd you know about that? Ah, too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Gellerborn was killed by Raynal not too long ago. Gellerborn was a vampire as well, obviously.
No, I disagree.
What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Gellerborn was not a vampire?
I have Gellerborn's journal.
I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynal have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynal from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed.
Yeah.
And that I'm responsible for one of their deaths. I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olav's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Okay. So, 1 hour. I've given Gellerborn's journal to Kairos. These names are so... He was shocked at the story contained within and vowed to bring Raynal to justice. He'd gone to inform the guards. He said to meet him at Olav's Tap and Tack in an hour. In an hour.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynal was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Gellerborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynal doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him.
Okay.
If all you say is true, Raynal will answer for Braden's death. I can't wait to get my hands on Raynal. He'll become very familiar with Bruma's dungeons, or the end of my blade if he doesn't come peacefully. Raynal will pay for both crimes. Gellerborn was likely another innocent he's slain. I'll make sure Skingrad's City Watch hears of this.
Okay, dude.
Please hurry. Raynal may make a break for the open road at any moment.
All right,
well, you get any closer, and I'll turn your book.
That guy is like so easily triggered. Okay, I need to get my butt over here. Dang, I got a ways to go. Okay, so we can go to this Cloud Ruler Temple. And then we'll ride from there to the other place that I haven't discovered yet. Okay, come on, and Agatha. We gotta get our... We gotta go. Looks like it's down there. I don't want to go any higher. How am I going to get down there? You got this, Nagatha. Okay, just ignore the bear. Ah! 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 Nagatha! There's a bear! Oh god, oh god, oh god. There's 2 bears! Okay. Gotcha. Taking your souls. What else? What the heck? Timberwolf? Okay. The bear pelt. And the wolf pelt. Alright, come on, we gotta hurry, Nagatha. We're like... Alright, wait here. I think I need to go in here. This is, yes. Okay. I have arrived at Boreal Stone Cave. Oh no. I better put this on. You must have all 3 of the keys to open the chest. Okay. Aha! Can I speak to you?
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later.
Oh.
Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part. I saw you enter Olav's tap and tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer.
You will not surrender then?
Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here. But then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low here for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you. This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom.
This is your last chance.
Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
Good luck. I've located Rainiel in Boreal Stone Cave. He refused to surrender, choosing instead to attack me. I was forced to kill him to defend myself. I can now recover the artifact mentioned in Geliborn's journal from the chest. He's floating away. Give me the keys. Give me your gold. Look, he has some mithril stuff. You're just gonna be naked down here for a while, dude. Let's see what's the artifact. Opening the waterlogged chest with all 3 keys, I discovered the artifact to be an amulet. It seems fairly unremarkable, and I am unsure of its function. I think I should bring it back to Erlin Lyrian and see what she wants me to do with it. Okay. Mundane amulet. Take all. All right. Well, you know, we're in this cave. We need to explore. What else could be here? Like, there's a chest. Strong potion of healing. Okay. Ah, another chest. Ooh, take some gold. Summon skeleton hero. Okay. Well, that ought to be interesting sometime. Okay, this is where I went. Wait. Yeah, I already opened that chest. Excuse me, dead guy. What's up here? Oh wait, is this the door to go out? Yeah. Okay, let's finish exploring here. There's no door over here. I already went up there. Okay, so we've found everything we can in this cave. Okay. People like you more if you have high personality. Next rank up, I'm gonna do that. All right, so okay, opening the waterlogged chest with all 3 keys, I discovered the artifact to be an amulet. Seems fairly unremarkable. I am unsure of its function. I think I should bring it back to Erlene Lyrian and see what she wants. We go back to Bruma Castle. No, we want to go to a gate.
What's this about?
Nothing. Fetid Johnfield.
I'm only asking for enough to feed my kids.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, kind sir. Nothing comes to mind. Of course, my memory sometimes ain't, what it used to be. Ah, it's coming back to me now. Yeah, seems I saw someone looking out the window at Gerald's house the other day. Someone I'd never seen before. When Gerald wasn't home. You see what I mean? Now, if you'll excuse me, all this talk has given me a powerful thirst. Thank you kindly.
Okay.
A coin for an old beggar?
Greetings.
Back to these guys.
I was praying for... What news do you bring?
I
knew I recognized Raynal. I think when I first met Braden many years ago, he introduced me to him. They were part of some sort of brotherhood. They would roam Cyrodiil in search of legendary treasures and the like. The only reason he stopped doing that is because we got married and he wanted to settle down. I'm afraid thanks to Raynil, that time is lost.
Hmm.
Yes, I remember Braden mentioning that name once. He was part of the brotherhood he had created with Raynil. Long ago, I made a promise to Braden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now.
Oh.
However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Braden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Braden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item.
Oh.
All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state.
Okay. Did the word die with Braden?
No. He always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Braden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered.
Certainly. Here it is.
Thank you. I will now speak the word, Brotherhood. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Braden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Okay.
I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel. I'm glad he's dead. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but I think you understand.
Yep.
Justice has been done.
Okay, so what did I get? Phylactery of litheness. Fortify speed on self. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Can you only wear one amulet at a time? I have the Spell Drinker amulet on right now. Spell Absorption. Okay. Well, that's completed. That quest where people wouldn't talk to me, but now it's finished. Wait, the spies one has been updated. When I talk to that beggar, I should tell Captain Bird about the visitor staying with Gerald, since he said there were no strangers in town. Let's activate that quest. Okay, which one is the right quest? What's this red one?
For Lord Dagon.
Oh, not you. Damn. The Mythic Dawn agent named Gerald is dead. I should continue to search for other spies and locate their base in Bruma. Mythic Dawn is in here.
I do not fear death.
The mythic Dawn agent named Severi Fram is dead. She continue to search for other spies and locate their base in Bruma. Alright. Basement key. Alright, I'll take that. I found a key marked basement key. Perhaps this is a clue to help me locate a mythic Dawn agent's base in Bruma. Take your gold too, dude. What do you got? Gerald's key. Is there a basement in this door? In this house? There's no basement. Oh, there. Here it is. What's going on in here? I think Dawn commentaries. Book 1 by Mankar Cameroon. Greetings, Noviet. And know first a reassurance. Mankar Cameroon was once like you, asleep, unwise, protonymic. There's a word I don't know. Protonymic. What does it mean? I always like to look up words I don't know when I'm reading things. Protonymic. M-I-C. I'm not... Fat thumbs. Protonymic. A protonymic is a description of a kindred or species of creature that lack the self-awareness to identify themselves as individuals, such as a Daedrat. This is Elder Scrolls stuff? Okay. Roger that. We mortals leave the dreaming sleeve of birth the same, unmantled save for the symbiosis with our mothers, thus to practice and thus to reproachment, until finally we might, through new eyes, leave our hearths without need or fear that she remains behind. In this moment we destroy her forever and enter the demise of Lord Dagon. Reader, this book is your door to that demise. No, it's not demise. Demense? And through you, be a destroyer, you must still submit to locks. Lord Dagon would only have those clever enough to pause. All else, the Arubis claims in their fool running. Walk first, heed. The impatience you feel is your first slave to behead. Enter as Lord Dagon has written. Come slow and bring forth keys. Know that then you are royalty, a new breed of destroyer, whose garden shall flood with flowers known and unknown, as it was in the mythic dawn. Thus shall you return to your first primal wail and yet come out different. It shall be time to be Neonbiosis, master akin to master, whose mother is Maesma. Every quarter has known us, and none bore our passing except with trembling. Perhaps you came to us through war, or study, or shadow, or the ailment of certain snakes. Though each path matters in its kind, the prize is always thus. Welcome, Noviet. That you are here at all means that you have the worthiness of kings. Seek thy pocket now, and look, there is the first key, glinting with the light of a new dawn. Night follows day, and so knows that this primary insight shall fall alike unto the turbulent evening sea, where all faiths are tested. Again, a reassurance. Even the usurper went under the lilac before he rose up to claim his fleet. Fear only for a second. Shaken belief is like water for a purpose. In the garden of the dawn we shall breathe whole realities. Enter as Lord Dagon has written. Come slow and bring 4 keys. Our order is based on the principles of this mighty razor. Novitiate, questing knight, chaplain, and master. Let the evil ones burn in its light as by the excess of our vision. Then shalt our knowledges go aright. However, recall that your sight is yet narrow, and while you have the invitation, you have not the addresses. My own summons came through a book Lord Dagon wrote himself in the deserts of rust and wounds. Its name is the Mysterium Xerxes. Ald Master Tada aggregate forefather to the wife of all enigma. Each word is razor-fed and secret, thinner than cataclysms, tarnished like red drink. That I mention it at all is testament to your new rank. My child, your name is now cut into its weight. Place, hut, palace, hut, or cave, you have left all the fog worlds of conception behind. New Mantia, liberty, rejoice in the promise of paradise. Endlessly it shall form and reform around you. Deeds as entities, all systems only an hour before they bloom to zero sums, flowing like vestments, divine raiment worn to dance at Lord Dagon's golden feet. In his first arm a storm, his second the rush of plagued rain, the third all the tinder of Anu, and the fourth the very eyes of Padhome. Feel uplifted in thine heart that you have this first key, for it shall strike high and low into the worm-rot of false heavens. Roaring I wander until I grew hoarse with the gospel. I had read the mysteries of Lord Dagon, and feeling anew went mad with the overflow. My words found no purchase until I became hidden. These were not words of the common of Tamriel, whose clergy long ago feigned the very existence of the dawn. Learn from my mistakes. Know the humility was Mankar Cameron's original wisdom. Come slow and bring 4 keys. Offering myself to that daybreak allowed the girdle of grace to contain me. When my voice returned, it spoke with another tongue. After 3 nights, I could speak fire. Red drink, razor fed, I had glimpsed the path into the garden and knew that to inform others of its harbor, I had to first drown myself in Search's sea. Know ye that I have found my fleet, and that you are the flagship of my hope. Greetings, Novitiate. Mankar Cameroon was once you, asleep, unwise, protonymic, but am no more. Now I sit and wait to feast with thee on all the worlds of this cosmos. Numantia, liberty. Interesting. Can I take this book? Covered pot? Where's the covered pot? Here. There's a bed. Gerald's orders. I found a document in Gerald's basement that reveals the enemy plans. I should show this document to Joffrey immediately. Gerald, the Master was pleased to hear of your activities outside of Chorrol. The more gates that we open, the nearer we are to glorious cleansing. The Master has chosen you and Severi for a more crucial mission. A sign of your advancement through the ranks of the Chosen. We have learned that the Septim heir has gone to ground at Cloud Ruler Temple. Uh-oh. The lair of the accursed blades. The master has made this destruction the top priority of the order. Uh-oh. And Lord Dagon has committed whatever resources are required. Pending your report on the Septum's activities at Cloud Ruler Temple and your assessment of temple defenses and possible routes of escape, we plan to open a great gate at the open ground before Bruma as soon as possible. Remember, the first 3 lesser gates represent only the preliminary stages of the Great Gate deployment. Do not in any way compromise your cover and defense of these gates. New ones can be quickly and easily reopened, and once the Great Gate is opened, the fall of Bruma is assured. Oh no. Cloud Ruler Temple cannot stand long after that, and the Septum will be caught like a rat in a trap. We would welcome any further details you can offer concerning the Imperial agent who rescued Martin from Kavach. But again, we caution you, do not risk a confrontation. This individual is not to be trifled with. The dawn is breaking. Bruma, Cameron. Mythic Dawn commentaries 2. Book. Door to Bruma's caverns. Open the door with the basement key. Oh boy. Am I supposed to go in here? I found a document in Gerald's basement that reveals the enemy's plans. I should show this document to Joffrey immediately. Okay, I need to show this document to Joffrey. Then I can possibly go down here. Let me see. Okay, so I need to go up to Cloud Ruler Temple. Maybe I should have gone through that cave. But the quest says to go talk to him first, so. All right, Nagatha.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Ah! You were right there! And you went inside. I need to talk to you.
Well, what have you learned about the spies? Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The gods did not idly choose you as their agent, whatever you may think. But it is clear that Mankar Cameron will soon bring all his power to bear against Bruma. I will warn the Countess of the danger. You should speak to Martin. I believe he has made some progress with the Mysterium Xarxes.
Okay.
I will send word to the Countess at once of the danger to Bruma. You should speak to Martin about his progress with the Xarxes.
All right. I'm definitely gonna save here. I don't need to do that. Okay, let's talk to Martin.
I've deciphered part of the ritual needed to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. The Xerxes mentions 4 items needed for the ritual, but so far I have only deciphered one of them.
Huh.
The blood of a Daedra lord. In fact, Daedric artifacts are known to be formed from the essence of a Daedric lord, from whence they derive their great power. Not an easy thing to come by, obviously, but we will need a Daedric artifact. Bring it to me when you have acquired one. I won't ask what you went through to obtain this, my friend. I know all too well the depravity of the princes of Oblivion. Are you ready to give me the artifact? Remember, the ritual will consume its physical form. It won't be seen again on Tamriel for many years.
Oh no, you cannot have my Azure Star. I'm not ready to give one yet.
As you wish. My preparations for the ritual will be different, depending on the artifact we use. So I'll need it as soon as possible. I've learned that the Mysterium Xerxes is both the gate and the key to Cameron's paradise. In some sense, the book is Cameron's paradise. Manka Cameron bound himself to the Xerxes when he created his paradise, using dark rituals which I will not speak of further. A gate can be opened from the outside, however. It will be more difficult, as I will have to temporarily bind myself to the book. But I believe it can be done. I will continue working to decipher the arcane items needed for the binding ritual.
Okay.
I think I'm close to deciphering more of the ritual. I hope to have made some progress by the time you return with the Daedric artifact.
Alright, well, I'm not giving you my Azure Star, dude. That's all there is to it. I have a Daedric artifact, which Martin needs for the ritual to open portal to Cameron. I should bring it to him at Cloud Ruler Temple. Well, if I want to continue the main quest, I probably will just have to give it to him. Wonder if I'll get it back.
The next section of the Mysterium Xerxes is very difficult. I haven't deciphered the rest of the ritual yet. I hope you are making better progress. I won't ask what you went through to obtain this, my friend. I know all too well the depravity of the princes of Oblivion. Are you ready to give me the artifact? Remember, the ritual will consume its physical form. It won't be seen again on Tamriel for many years.
Damn.
Ah, Azure Star. As beautiful as all the tales tell.
Wow. What else can I do to help?
You should talk to Joffrey. He needs your help. Trouble down in Bruma, I think. Farewell, my friend.
Yeah. Martin told me that Joffrey needs to speak. All right, I just got rid of Azura's Star. That is so bad. Now I'm gonna have to keep soul stones on my person again.
I've just received word from the Countess of Bruma that an Oblivion gate has opened outside the city. It seems that the Mythic Dawn are putting their plan to attack Bruma into motion. Since you've dealt with these gates before, I'd like you to help the Countess's guard close this gate. Once they've seen how it's done, they should be able to handle any new gates on their own.
Okay. Where is the
Captain
gate?
Bird is waiting for you outside the Bruma City gate. He'll show you the Oblivion gate, although I doubt it will be hard to find.
Okay.
You should rendezvous with Captain Bird immediately. The sooner that gate is closed, the better.
All right, I'm going. Rendezvous with Captain Bird. 30 minutes. I'm actually getting hungry. Nagatha? I really hate the way you don't turn.
Thanks for coming. Since we had the hero of Khajiit available, I didn't think it made sense to try this on our own the first time. We're ready when you are. Just say the word and we'll follow you into that hell-spawned gate.
Let's go.
All right. Give me a minute to talk to the men. Everyone's a bit jumpy right now. All right, boys, listen up. We've got to close that gate over there. Nobody likes the idea of going into that thing, but it's our job, and we're going to do it. If we don't, Bruma ends up a smoking pile of rubble, like what happened at Khajiit. And that's not going to happen here, not while I'm captain of the guard. Boor, Soren, you're with me. The rest of you stay outside and kill anything that comes out of that gate. Let's show these bastards how we do things in Bruma.
Damn right.
Let's
We're
go.
with you, Captain.
Let's go.
Stay sharp. Whoa!
It's a flaming. I think I'd like to use children over here. Will be better. Shortcut. Oh, I can only use that once a day. Roger that.
Stay sharp. This is no place I ever wanted to find myself. I don't see how we can... No, we can do this. We have to do this. We have no choice. Glad you're here. We wouldn't have a chance otherwise. What's our next move?
I'm gonna make them wait here.
We'll hold this position as long as we can.
Hopefully, they won't die. I will... Oh! Uh-oh. Why do I have to go back to him?
What's the plan, sir? We'll follow your lead.
I guess I need to be followed. Whoops. Why does it keep going back to him? Dude. Well, we can't. We're gonna have to go around, I think.
comes another one. Here comes another one. Stay sharp. Look out! Die, cur!
Watch out for those things, you guys. Thought I had more than 3 guys. Did I lose some?
Here comes another one.
I got him. Ooh, watch out. Don't let him get you guys.
I've got that one.
Okay. Let's get this guy. Okay. Alright, y'all. We're all good. Demorian longsword? Okay. Take it.
Here comes another one. Look out!
Oh, I'm freaking over encumbered. One had a longsword blade. And there's longsword of burning. Penance of hatred. Rain's strength on strike. Rain's endurance on strike. Huh. Fire damage on strike for the longsword of burning. see. Should I equip that? Longsword of Burning? Umbra's got 96 health. It does 15 damage. Penance of Hatred only does 9 damage. Umbra's like... Why am I picking up these damn swords I don't want? I just need to drop it in. Alright, gang, we gotta get going. We gotta go to the tower here.
I've got that one.
Do ya? I got it.
You'll never take me down!
You guys got it?
The part where you fall down and bleed to death!
This is the part. Dremorian Shield. What does it do? It's just a shield. All right, y'all, we're going in. Why does it always go back to Bird? I want him to stay here.
What's the plan, sir?
No. Follow me.
We'll follow your lead.
Okay, let's go.
So far, so good.
Stay sharp.
Oh, he's got lots of potions. Spells. Man humanoid. Okay.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
So far, so good, apparently. Speaking of so far, so good, I need to save. Hopefully I can bring this gate down before 4 o'clock. Be careful, everybody.
Yeah! Die, Colonel!
Alright, there's 2 doors here. There's this one, door to the Fury Spire. Citadel Hall door. Oh, fudge! That. Yeah.
I've got that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Do your worst.
It's not going to get me any higher. Didn't we just come from here? Where'd the men go?
So far, so good.
Whoa! Fudge-o-rama. Oh. Oh, God. Watch out, you guys.
Here comes another.
Watch out! Watch out!
Am I supposed to be impressed?
See, one already died. Oh, he's gone. Take your aloe vera leaves. And your gold. Potion of healing. Oh, we lost one already, because, you know, you guys gotta watch out.
We've got to get out of here.
I know.
Stay sharp. Here comes another one.
I always get lost in here.
I sure hope you know what you're doing.
kind of do. I've done a couple of these, but dude, these are like labyrinths.
Here comes another one. Stay sharp.
I sure hope you know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing. The gold. Wait. We came up here.
I've got that one. Here comes another one.
You're pathetic!
No, bird! He's unconscious.
What's the plan, sir?
You okay?
We'll follow your lead.
You die, bird.
I sure hope you know what you're doing.
I do. Done this a couple times. Base ring. Oh, give me that. Sigil key. Cannot go any higher. Bird and I have reached the Sigil Stone Chamber. Now to close the gate.
I sure hope you know what you're doing.
Stay sharp.
I do know what I'm doing.
I'm on your side.
I'm sorry.
Stay sharp.
Wait. What happened? Did I kill the Burma guard? He came after me. Okay, that was weird. He must have brought them back to life. Possibly.
A tad weakling. Away, cages.
Got that one. Stay sharp.
Okay. All right, here we go. Cool. I closed the gate with Captain Bird. I should ask him if he needs any more help from me. Except these two guys didn't make it.
You did it, Captain. You closed the Oblivion Gate. We didn't think we'd ever see you alive again.
Believe me, it was no picnic. But thanks to our friend here, I now know we can close these hell gates. We can defend Bruma. How goes it?
Oh, you gonna talk to me, Bird?
It was an honor to serve with you, sir. Now that I've seen how it's done, I think my guardsmen and I can handle any new gates that open near Bruma.
Okay. Gate taken down. Okay. Let's screenshot that. We did it. Guess I can go into Bruma and maybe
How
sell
are you?
some of what I got. Go back to my castle for a minute. Don't know.
Well
Stop!
met.
You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
What did I take?
Here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First we search you, confiscate any stolen goods. Then you pay your fine, and we release you.
Maybe it's because I took the gold off of the guards? That's probably what happened. I don't know. Probably because I took their gold. Ring of Fortitude. That one's, So I now have the Ring of Detect Life. I have all these Mithril. Let's see. It's, 1, 5, 1, and 3. But see, I think Umbra's better. 2, 7, 2, and 4. Yeah.
She was wanted in Skyrim for murder. Shot a man dead from over 300 yards. Hard to believe.
Take care.
Not long enough. Let him search you. I don't know what I took, but they've got it back now.
Hello!
Hello!
I'm sure all of Bruma joins me in saluting your help in keeping the hordes of Oblivion at bay.
Yes.
Good day.
Can I sell stuff to you?
I hope I can help.
I can.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
No, but I have some wares to sell you. Sigil stone. I got that today. I have these bear pelts.
You've made...
And these Daedra hearts. These arrows I don't want. The gold nugget, I can sell that. Poison of affliction. Damage endurance on self. I don't want to take poison. There's a sapphire. Camp skin. Shepherd's pie. Where do I get a shepherd's pie? Oh, that's right. The lady made it for me. Spittle stick. I think that's it. Wolf pelts. All right. That
A pleasure to serve you.
that leaves me.
You too.
That leaves me with a good feeling. We accomplished a lot today, including let's save. We accomplished a lot today. I'm excited. So I will be back to this game Tuesday next week. Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Tomorrow is my continued playthrough of the Halo series, starting with the Master Chief Collection. I've been working through. I think it's going to be episode 3 tomorrow. Pretty sure. And then, so I'll be doing that Thursday and Friday this week. And then Saturday is my continued playthrough of Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. And I'm looking to making every Saturday Star Wars Saturday, so that when I'm done with Knights of the Old Republic, I will be picking a different Star Wars game to play. Hey, Boycon, thank you. Hugs to you too. So, I'm not sure what game I will be picking next, and it will probably be an older game because there's a lot of older games I have not yet played that I'm curious about for the Star Wars games that are out there. Other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday afternoon. Let me turn the music on here. And yeah, I'm glad that Rudy is no longer a vampire. That he has plenty of gold for what he needs, and we have taken down another gate. So we're moving good with the main quest. And it's gonna be fun. I'm enjoying the game. I hope you all, again, like I said, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow for Halo if you're interested. Remember, you're luminous beings, not this crude matter. And hug someone you love. Tell them that you love them. We'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Stay with me while we leave the place.